Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my setup tour. So obviously this video is going to be a little different from what I normally post on this channel, but I have been working on this setup for about a year now and I think I'm finally ready to show it off to all of you. But let's just get into the stuff, I guess, in my actual setup. So in my opinion, one of the most important parts of any good setup is a good desk. And for my desk, I have the tried and true IKEA Alex drawers and 2 IKEA legs. And I, of course, have a butcher block countertop. Having a really big desk is important to me. The exact dimensions of my desk is 60 by 30. It is a countertop from LL Flooring. Actually, it actually came unfinished and I ended up sanding it down and finishing it with a matte wax finish. Moving on from my desk though, I have my 2 monitors and I have them horizontally stacked on top of each other. I believe monitor orientation is super important. That's also a thing that you kind of have to play around with. Having 2 horizontally stacked monitors is kind of what stuck with me and worked for me for a while. But as for my top monitor, its primary use, I guess you would say, is just Discord, YouTube, extra stuff that aren't able to fit on the bottom monitor, I guess. And my bottom monitor is obviously my main gaming monitor. It is also where I edit. The top monitor is a 1080p 27-inch 165 hertz Asus monitor. And my bottom monitor is a 1440p 27-inch monitor from Curry or Kurai, I think. I don't remember. And I believe that is 170 hertz. And then the monitor arm is just the basic monitor arm from Amazon. One of my favorite parts about my setup is also my peripherals, especially my keyboards. I do love custom keyboards. I have made 3 so far. My main current custom keyboard is the Zoom 65 V2 in white. I have that with Wuche Studios Aurora linear switches and with GMK Botanical keycaps. For my second keyboard, I have the GMK 67 in black with Aqua Cream blue tactiles and with white on black keycaps. And for my last keyboard, which is actually my first custom keyboard, I have the GMMK Pro. You may be wondering though why there's nothing on it. It is because I did take it apart, kind of just use it as a decoration at this point. It's done nothing but be annoying. Actually, when I first got it, I had to drill out one of the screws because it got stripped super easily. But I will give you a sound test of the 3 right now. As for my mouse though, I do have the GOAT, the G Pro Superlight, but I honestly don't have that much to say about the Superlight. Other than that, it's just my favorite mouse that I've ever owned. I just love how light it is. I love the battery life. Yeah, I mean, it's the Superlight. Get it. Moving on from my peripherals though, I believe this part of your setup is what makes your setup unique and what makes it your own. And that is your accessories and your decorations, I guess you could say, for your desk. So for my desk, I kind of just have some fake plants. I have the Elgato Stream Deck as well, even though I don't really have a use for it at this point anymore. Also, I have Luffy's Devil Fruit from One Piece. These are custom made from clay. I honestly really love them. They're super cool. I also have Law's Devil Fruit as well. I also have Kaido's Devil Fruit, which I will show. It's not on my desk though, but I also just kind of want to show it off. I also have some soundproofing panels. They're just basic black hexagon foam panels. Those are kind of there to stop the echo in the corner of my room that I unfortunately have to have. And for lighting, I have some Nanoleaf panels, and these aren't the best for like camera lighting, but I don't really have a good camera. I will get a better camera one day. Right now I have a basic webcam from Nexigo. I believe it was only like $40 on Amazon. But like I said, I do want to one day be able to get a camera, but they're not cheap. Unless someone wants to send me one. Moving on. So for my audio, it's pretty simple. My mic is the HyperX Quadcast, and yes, I do know there are a lot better mics out there at this point. But for my headphones, I actually use IEMs. I moved on from my Arctis 7 Pro that I had for, honestly, I think about 7 years. It was time for them to go. I wanted something better. But I also didn't want something that would break the bank. And these IEMs honestly do Exactly that. They are super comfortable and sound great. These exact IEMs that I have though are from Linsol, and they are the KZ10 Pros. If you are going to buy them though, I would recommend getting like a little adapter instead of just plugging it straight into the audio jack. This might not happen for everyone, but at least for me it did. I was having some static noise, and you can't really hear it when audio is playing, but it is noticeable when nothing is playing. It's only about $7 on Amazon. But now finally getting into my favorite part about my setup, it's obviously going to be my PC. My PC is honestly the most important thing in my setup for obvious reasons. But for specs, I do have the Ryzen 7 7700X as my CPU. For my CPU cooler, I have the Lian Li Galahad LCD in white, and that's the 360mm version. For my motherboard, I have the Gigabyte B650 Aorus Elite, and my RAM is the Corsair Vengeance DDR5 32GB kit, and that is running at 6000 megahertz. For storage, I have for my boot drive a 2TB WD Black 850X and two 1TB Intel 660Ps just as extra storage. And for the main thing of any gaming PC, I have my GPU. My GPU is the Radeon 7800 XT from XFX, and that is the Merc model. And for my case, I still do have the Lian Li O11 Dynamic, and that is paired with 9 SL120 fans. And powering all of that is the Corsair RM750X Shift, and that is rated 80 plus gold. I also added some white cable extensions from Asia Horse, I believe. But honestly, that is it for this video. If you do have any questions though, feel free to leave them in the comment section, or if you have any recommendations of things I should buy, try, feel free to leave them down there too. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.